Hello! It is I, Peter, once again, and we will be cracking some more Wilds of Eldraine. And yes, I know these are upside down. There we go. That's right side up. Crazy stuff, I know. So, to be specific, we are looking... I didn't really go into depth on the last part because I was short on time. However, we are searching specifically for chase cards. So we're talking about the Enchanting Tales cards, like Ristic Study, which is, I believe, currently at $80, roughly. Maybe a little less than that. We are also looking for whatever list cards we can get, because those are always fun, whether they're valuable or not. However, primarily we are looking for Ristic Study, Necropotence, and other crazy enchantments and spells like that. Also, any legendary creatures are always fun, because I can build commander decks around. I do eventually plan to show some deck building tutorials. However, let's go ahead and start with the first pack. There we go. Perfect crack. No tears. Look at how perfect that was. Ugh, that's intact. Okay. So I don't actually know the exact order still, even after the first clip. I do know that there's a token at the back and an art card at the front. And this is definitely the... Oh, it's a signed Throne of Eldraine. However... And I also did get one from the last video, if you saw that. However, this first pack, we're just going to see what the order of the cards are. So we know it's art card in the front. Then it'll be land. Uncommon. 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 Or, sorry, common, common, common. Uncommon. 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 Common. What the... Okay. So, hold on. So, common, common, common. Uncommon, uncommon, uncommon. And then it's common, uncommon. Oh, wait. That's a Dark Tutelage. Oh, that's actually fucking good. Okay. And then we got Oversold Cemetery. That's also good. So two rares. So common, 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 uncommon, uncommon, common, uncommon, rare, rare. That's such a weird order. I just want to say whoever came up with that order was probably smoking crack or something. Also, if you guys like my playmat, feel free to let me know, because I like this playmat. I think it looks pretty. So we are going to try to separate the commons and uncommons and put those to the back. So, you know, because that's what cool people do. So we're going to do, so we got full art. I think that's the Evolving Wilds. So it's land, common, common, common. And it should be uncommon, uncommon, common, uncommon. And I think rare, rare, and then I'm not entirely sure. I think these are not rares. I think these are uncommons. So I'm going to just put... We're going to see how this works out. Because this is just a weirdly organized set in the pack. So let me put everything so it's not in the way. There we go. Okay. So we got Plains. Charmed Clothier. Return Triumphant. Is that Kellen? No idea. I don't think so, but we'll say it's Kellen. Torch the Tower. Gallant Pie Wielder. Ooh! Okay, I got the order wrong, but Polluted Bonds is fucking great. Look, just read this card. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under an opponent's control, that player loses 2 life and you gain 2 life. That's kind of crazy. Oh! Oh my gosh. Okay, we got Okay. That's a list card. And I'm not upset. That's a very playable list card. I will take that. Party Crasher. That's gonna probably be a commander at some point. We'll put that to the side. So we're just not gonna fuck with moving around the pack. Oh, Raid Bombardment. Let's go in my... Oh my god! Oh! We pulled Omniscience. And we got Agatha. Oh my gosh, we got... Wait. We got 3 rares in this pack. What the fuck? Oh my gosh, that's actually so good. Oh my goodness, I'm glad I recorded that. Okay, so Eldrazi Conscription. We got Omniscience and Agatha's Soul Quadrant. All right. That is a good pack. Holy moly. I'm gonna put those 4 cards to the side. So I just wanna hold on. Let's put this to the side as well. Hold on. I just totally goofed what I was doing with this stack in the corner. Excuse me while I reorganize my off-screen stacks. Okay, so these in this pile, this in this pile. Okay, so let's just hold on. Let's just be real here. We pulled Polluted Bonds, Omniscience, Raid Bombardment, Eldrazi Conscription, and Agatha's Soul Cauldron. That's kind of crazy. Oh my. Okay, this card I know it's not as playable as it once was with how good spells are these days, but this will always be an OG card in my heart. Polluted Bonds I'm excited for. Raid Bombardment, this is just great for my Goblin deck. I've got a Kranko deck that I run. That's going in there. This probably will go in my Eldrazi deck. Either that or I'll save it for a different deck, but those are some good pulls. I like that. Okay. Moving on. Sorry. That was a good pack. And that's why I bought this set for, is those chase cards, those Enchanting Tales and those list cards. And I think it was worth it. Okay, I apologize for the weird cut. I was not stacking any packs or anything. It just I had to do something real quick. But we are back, and pack number 3. Okay. Damn, I can't believe we pulled Omniscience, Polluted Bonds, Raid Bombardment, and Eldrazi Conscription. That's kind of crazy. So let's pull out the token. 3/3 Beast. It's pretty convenient, not gonna lie. And we got, I can't remember her name, but she's blue-white, and she's a fairy. Okay, let's, so I do have some, as I was talking about before the camera cut, I do have some stacks to my left. I have one stack for the cards I want to put in a deck, and the other stack is for bulk cards. And I will eventually separate the lands out of the bulk card stack, because I do have a separate place I put my lands. I have my own box for those. I think most people do. Commune with Nature. Let me switch the way I'm doing this. Okay. Hollow Scavenger, Leaping Ambush. Ooh, Edgewall Inn. I like non-basic lands. Choose a color. Add a mana of that color. Okay. If I get Grand Squall, Baluna, Grand Squall, I'll probably put that in a deck with it. But 3 Bowls of Torch, Monstrosity, Discerning Financer, Vampiric Rites. Okay. Heartflame Duelist, and K-Trail. Nothing too good there. And this is the rare. Is this even worth it? Yeah, okay. No, that's a pretty nice ability right there. I like that. That does kind of synchronize with its other ability. So, probably won't. I don't have a Boros deck in physical copy, but when I do, I'll put that in there. But okay, let's crack that baddie. Look at this slow tear. Ooh, I fucked it up. Okay, never mind. Alright, so we got token at the back. That's actually Booster Blitz. I've never heard of Booster Blitz. That's new. Maybe I'll try that out. I'll put this to the side. Sounds like a fun format. Probably. Oh, what do we got? I think this is Talion, if I'm not mistaken. Put this to the side. Put this to the side. I also have a separate stack for tokens. But we have Plains. Sugar Rush. Slumbering Night. Keep Guard. Savior of the Sleeping. Gingerbread Hunter. Greta. Where's Hansel? Sweet Discord. Why is it focus? There we go. Okay, that's not too terrible. Maybe, I guess you could call that food tribal. I'm just kidding, but Tough Cookie. Speaking of food tribal, it's literally a food creature, so we could. I mean, eventually, maybe a food tribal deck will be a thing. Break the Spell. Elusive Otter. Rest in Peace. That's not bad. That's actually a pretty good card. Very playable. Good graveyard hate. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but my dog is going to town off camera. He is going to town. And it is very audible for me. Let's separate the Rest in Peace, because I want that in a deck. Okay. There we go. Here's another one. I fucked this pack up too. I try to keep my packs intact, just because I think it's cool. I do like to keep some sealed packs to remember the packs that I've opened. I don't know if anyone else really does that, but you know, just to remember what boosters I've had, what boxes I've bought. Just a way to remember memorabilia in a way, if you think about it. I also have a separate file for art cards, by the way. But like, tell me, would you not keep a perfectly intact booster pack after you open it, just to remember the experience, I guess? Because, you know, like empty alpha boosters, for example, they sell. You can pay money for that shit. So who knows, maybe Wilds of Eldraine will sell one day, but that's not the real reason I'm keeping it. It's more personal, but not dead after all. Prophetic, I totally just spoiled the last card, but Prophetic Prism. Again, I have such little. Oh, Imodane. I do have Imodane. There's such little space here, so it is kind of hard to do this proper. Monstrous Rage. Return Triumphant. Oh, Spreading Seas. I did price check this after part 1. This card is selling for 1 penny. Can you believe it? What a waste. Oh, Line of the Void. Void. Okay, that's a playable card. This is going in a deck right away. Oh, right away. Leyline of the Void is one of the cards I was looking for. And then Feral Encounter. Yeah, so we will be putting Leyline of the Void in that deck for sure. I can't think. I don't believe there's any of these cards I would put in a deck particularly. Not off the top of my head, better than I planned to. Sorry, it's a little late. That's why I'm yawning. It is getting late, so. But we do have another 3 packs at minimum that we'll be opening today. I do have over half the booster box left, so might go farther than 3. We'll see. I'll go ahead and crack this. Oh, that ripped, unfortunately. Okay, so we've got, Goose Mother, I think is what this was called. And then we've got a, no one uses this shit, are you kidding me? You just put it in a separate pile and, come on, no one uses that. I don't think I've ever seen somebody using on an adventure token. Are you serious? I didn't know they made this. I always just put it on my, on the side of my board. Usually I put it actually above my board. To symbolize that it's able to come back. However, it doesn't matter. Planes. Oh, this guy is fun. Shuffle him into your library, right? Put it on the bottom of your library. Okay, yeah, that's the guy. Verdant Outrider. Minecart Daredevil. Another Tempting Apple. Stone Splitter Bolt. It's a target creature. I don't want to put that in my Niv Mizzet deck. I want to target players with Niv Mizzet. Fairy Dream Thief. Candy Grapple. Oh, that's kind of scary. Scarecrow Guide. That card sucks. Oh, okay. I didn't know there was an alt art for it. I'll fucking take it. Okay. That's kind of crazy. Alright, I'll have to price check that too, but that's okay. That's cool. I am not a big sucker for anime art, but that is a cool. I mean, she kind of cute, but oh my gosh. Okay, I just need Necropotence to be real. Necropotence is the main card I'm looking for at this point, and wow, what's the other one? Waste Not. Waste Not would be fun. I'm trying to build a Tiny Bones deck, and both of those cards would go with Tiny Bones pretty nicely. Let's see, and I will say, for the record, I do open these packs to put cards in decks. That is the main reason for this. I do record them just for fun. However, eventually, if I have enough cards and I just want to keep doing this, I think this is going to be a list card. I will. Also, this is the Waste Not art, I'm pretty sure. Anyway. Once I have enough cards, if I feel like continuing to do this, which I probably will because I fucking love doing this, I will most likely start selling cards. And I do want to get into selling cards already. So if you ever do see something that I pull that you would be interested in buying, just let me know and I'll see if I can get back to you. We'll try pulling them this way because maybe this will be easier to do on camera. Territorial Witch Stalker, Ginger Brute, Candy Trail, Night of the Sweet's Revenge, Back for Seconds, Welcome to Sweet Tooth. It's alright, I guess. Ariad's Whisper. I'm trying not to reveal the cards behind it. This is kind of sucky. Ariad's Whisper. Royal Treatment. Knightly Valor. And Imidane. That's 2 of them I have. Foil Vampiric, right? And, oh, Minskin Boo. Oh, okay. That's cool. He is a chase card for sure. One of the list cards available in the set. Knightly Valor kind of sucks, I will say, but Minskin Boo, I will have to price check. I don't think he sells for jack shit, really, but you can never be too sure. So, we'll check that later. Next pack. Alright, let's try to not tear open this pack. There we go. My camera is not wanting to focus on this episode. Let's put these to the side. There we go. I'm kidding. So we got a token. So no list card, if I had to guess. Pretty sure that's what that means. I don't know what this guy is. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not familiar with this art. But we'll go ahead and move forward. So I think I am gonna continue doing it like this. I think I'm gonna pull it down though. Island. Besotted Knight. Aquatic Alchemist. Vantress Transmuter. Okay, there's a fairy commander. Flying Flash. Okay, that's not terrible. We'll put that to the side. Ego Drain. It's a good card for goddamn Milo, calm down. Going to town over there. Chancellor of Tales. My dog is just licking his sack like crazy. Achoo! Achoo, excuse me. Commune with Nature. Tempest Heart. Ooh! Blind Obedience! This is another card that I was wanting. This art is so good. Okay. Artifacts and creatures your opponents control enter tapped, and it's got Extort. So that's good. And then we got Thunderous Debut and Disdainful Stroke. Okay, hold on. I didn't read this before. Look at the top 20 cards of your library. You may reveal up to 2 creature cards. If it was bargained, revealed them and put them onto the battlefield. What the hell? Okay, that's kind of crazy. Although, I will say it is an 8-cost spell, so it's not that... I mean, it's green, so 8 isn't that much, but... Even still. Even with all the ramp green does. 8 is a lot, but... That is a kind of crazy spell to be completely real. We're gonna... I think... Okay. I've got 6 more right here, and I think... Maybe, probably, we'll see how we're feeling, but I will probably call it a night after these 6. Alright, let's see what time it is. It is getting late, so I do work in the morning. I am a working adult, believe it or not. I already ripped the fucking pack, of course. Oh, actually, it didn't even open, so whatever. But yeah, I do work in the morning, so I do want to call it a night after these packs, but we'll see what we pull, because we've been doing good so far, and I don't want to kill the high, so if you know what I mean. That's pretty fucking sick. That is a cool signature too, so I do like that art card. Also, this is with that. We do have a token, a fairy. And I do this again. Bellowing Bruiser, Balluna's Gatekeeper, Ooh, Beanstalk Worm. That's not a great card, but it can go into a deck. It is useful. Stroke of Midnight. Stop revealing the back card. Gallant Pie Watcher. Wielder, sorry. Imidane's Recruiter. Please don't reveal the back card. Conceited Witch. Oh! Oh, it's a Virtue card. Oh, this is the good one. Oh! Oh, okay, 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 okay. The white, green, and red ones are the ones I want of these. And I am so happy. I am so happy I got Virtue Strength. And the alt art, too. Oh my gosh. Talk about a pretty card that is also very playable. 7 mana is a lot, but that is worth 7 mana. 3 times the amount of mana. That's crazy. I'm 100% putting that in the deck. 100%. Stab Wound. Oh, the Iron Crag. That's a good card too. Merry Bards. I don't care about that. This is a good for. Actually, I think this would be good in a Joda deck. To be honest. You may have it become it. Okay, yeah, I will put that to the side as well. I can't believe the luck in this box. Gosh, I've pulled almost every single Enchanting Tales card. That's saying something. Like, let's be real. Let me just say, there's some good cards on the list. I did research the list in between videos, and there are some tough cookies, no pun intended, in the list for Wilds of Eldraine. So, here's another signed art card. Not that these sell for anything, but like, I've gotten like so many signed ones out of this pack. It's kind of crazy. That card is a token. Pull that to the side. Okay. Now, let me see if I can master this without revealing the rares at the back, because I've done that every time so far. Swamp, Stockpiling Celebrant, Skewer Slinger, Bespoke Battle Garb, Cadwick's First Duel, Stop, Splashy Spellcaster, another Johan. Look at that. I've gotten, I think, 2 of those out of this booster, and I've already had booster box, and I've already had 1. But Threadbind Click, that's already Ariet's Whisper, so it's spoiled. Frolicking Familiar and Grasp of Fate. Oh, Ariet. Look at that. Okay. That's kind of cool. Basically, if you think about it, could be a group hug commander. Yeah. Sorry, the light's kind of flashing on it, but there we go. Each opponent loses X life and you gain X life for X number R. Yeah, that's kind of crazy. I do like that. I will set that to the side. I always set my legendaries to the side, even if I don't want to make them a commander, because they do just come in handy to have separated for when you need them in a deck. Oh, we're going to about 30 minutes of recording here, so I might call it a night after these 6. Let's just see what we pull. This is not wanting to open. There we go. Okay. Boop, boop. Perfect. A little rough, but I think that's a decently open pack. This is not a list card. It is a token. Another Nightmare to go with Ashiok. I already do have the Ashiok. I did not pull it on camera. I actually pulled it from a Wilds of Eldraine pack over a year ago, but I do have Ashiok, I think Wicked Manipulator is the one in this set, to be honest, but I could be wrong. But it is the one. I do have the one in this set. I just can't remember the exact name. Anyway, Mountain. Into the Fake Wart. Freeze in Place. Snare Master Sprite. Soul Guide Lantern. Oh, this card. Okay, yeah, this card's good. For an uncommon. High Fae Negotiator. Actually, if I'm going to be completely honest, I'm pretty sure this is actually a viable CEDH card. I'm pretty sure. Maybe I'm overestimating the card, but anyway, Tenacious Tome Seeker. Please Don't Spoil. Protective Parents. I believe those are supposed to be Kellen's parents, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know if you guys follow the Magic story, but Hi-Fi Negotiator, I spoiled it. Griffin Airy. That's this guy again. Okay, he's kind of interesting. Griffin Airy. Regal Bunnicorn. I'm not familiar with this card. Equal to the number of non-land. Okay, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. I got 2 Hi-Fi Negotiators from this pack. One of the first cards I opened was a Hi-Fi Negotiator. That's funny. But yeah, okay. 3 left in this stack. And like I said, I do have probably, I would say, 6 to 12 left in the box. So we might just go through all of them tonight. Okay. So that's a list card. That's a list card because it's not a token. Good to know. This is upside down. That's weird. Why is the art card upside down? Anyway. Okay, so we got a Plains to start. And it's the cooler. I do like the Wilds of Eldraine full art lands. They are cool. They're not my favorite, but they do have a sort of, dare I say, Phyrexian aesthetic to them. And I do like Phyrexian stuff. Frostbridge Guard. Kindled Heroism. Ice Out, that's a good counterspell. Well, I guess it's alright, but Bitter Chill, that's good. Solitary Sanctuary. Oh, I already have this one. This is the one I was talking about earlier, the White Blue Fairy. Food Coma and Princess Takes Flight. Howling Galefang and Repercussion. Okay, that's a good card. That's like Imodane as an enchantment. That's kind of crazy. Apprentice's Folly. Food Coma. Ooh! Hope of Girapur. That's from Kaladesh, I'm pretty sure. To your next turn, target player who still damages turn by... Yeah, that's a very playable card. Okay. Okay. I'm getting some good pulls. Very playable pulls. I was not expecting this when I bought this. I bought this booster box like a week and a half, 2 weeks ago. And I was thinking, because the box I opened before this, which I was planning originally on recording, and I didn't end up recording it. I opened it off camera. But it was a Dominaria booster box. Actually, this set right here. I ended up opening it off camera, which, you know, I'm fine with. And I didn't really get anything that good. I did get Helm of the Host and Cabal Stronghold. But other than those, I did get a Gilded Lotus. But that was about it. That was really about all I got out of that whole booster box that was worth anything. I didn't get a Mox Amber, unfortunately. I did get Karn. I could probably pull out. I also got Karn's Temporal Sundering, Yawgmoth's Vile Offering. I got a few, Urza's Ruinous Blast. I got those kinds of stuff. So, but really, out of what I wanted, it was really just Hell of the Host and the Goated Lotus that I got. And Cabal Stronghold, of course. You can't never go wrong with a Cabal Stronghold. That card is just such a good land. Anyway, Plains, Unruly Catapult, Frantic Firebolt, Water Wings, Embereth Veteran, Monstrous Rage, Boundary Lands Ranger. Sorry I'm so bad at this. I keep spoiling the back cards, but it is what it is. Impact Tremors again. I think we already got this. This is good. Another Ley Line. I like this too. Okay. The old ability kind of sucks, but this is good. There was a Charming Scoundrel behind it that I accidentally picked up, but yep. So we're gonna put Impact Tremors and Leyline of Abundance to the side, and the rest will go in the stack. So this might be the last pack of the night, but let's see, how many do we have left? Actually, we have exactly 6 packs after this. I think I'm just going to go through them. I can make it quick. We've gone through how many packs and it's only been 30-40 minutes. So, I hope you guys enjoy this kind of stuff. If you don't, fuck you. But if you do, please leave a like. No, if you don't like this, that's fine. That's perfectly fine. I have no preference. This is mostly just something I do for myself. Actually, that's entirely what this is. This is all just for myself, because no one watches these, frankly. I'm not necessarily very popular on YouTube, so just kind of something to help me remember my good pulls, and if I do ever pull something really big, then at least I'll have the pleasure of saying it was on camera and being able to show it off to my friends. But really, I'm doing this for myself, so maybe if I start getting a following, or maybe I pull something really big, maybe I'll improve my production quality. I do plan on getting a camera set up, but nevertheless, I do actually enjoy doing this, and I want to do this more. I do appreciate everyone who does watch these, and I know that number is very small, but yeah, just stay with me. Night of what? Doves. Okay. Intangible Virtue. Okay, that's good. Decadent Dragon. Not actually familiar with this. Whenever it attacks, create a treasure. That's pretty good. 2 cards of opponent's library face down. Look at him play this. Okay, that's pretty good. That's actually a pretty good card. I don't think I really got anything in this pack that I really care for. Maybe the Intangible Virtue for a token deck. Maybe I'll throw that with Edgar Markov. Maybe. I don't think it would be very valuable, because mostly in Edgar Markov, those vampire creature tokens that he creates, really you just need to sacrifice. That's pretty much all they're for. I'm going to go ahead and open these last 6, though. I do appreciate you guys sticking around, as I did say so many times before. I'm excited to sleep in tomorrow. I've been working at 8 every day the past roughly week. However, I work my normal schedule tomorrow, which is 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. So I do prefer that. I get to sleep a little more. It's getting late. But treasure token. Some more fairy shit. Okay, it's not. Let's really actually try not to spoil anything I say as I nearly spoil half the pack. Brave the Wilds. Hamlet Gutton. Candy Grapple. Ashiok's Reaper. Taken by Nightmares. Okay, that's cool. Cursed Courtier. Beautiful Griffin. Old Flitterfang. I'm not familiar with this either. Beginning and end step, if creature died, create food, sacrifice another creature artifact. 2/2 until end of turn. That's kind of shitty. Another Impact Tremors. Oh, Unnatural Growth. Okay. And Bramble Familiar. These are both fucking phenomenal cards. I mean, so is Impact Tremors, but, like, let's be real. At the beginning of each combat, double the power and toughness of each creature you control until end of turn? Are you kidding me? And also this, like, let's... Hold on, first of all. 2. Taps for 1. You can tap it for 2 and tap. Discard a card, return Bramble Familiar from its owner's hand to your graveyard, or from... Return to its owner hand, yeah. And then also mill 7 cards, put a creature, enchantment, or land from among them onto the battlefield tap. Or just onto the battlefield. I mean, it's 7, but that's still fucking crazy. Yeah. Unnatural, what is it? Unnatural Growth, yeah. I am throwing that in my Betor deck. You know, the dragon from Tarkir, the new set. He is based entirely off creature toughness, so doubling their PT is easily gonna make him so good, so much better than he already is. Anywho, let's see if we can get another Unnatural Growth, because those are so good. I could put them in every green deck, to be frank. Sinfret Guards, Uprising, and Primeval Bounty, and a lot of classic green staples, but whatever. Put that to the side. There we go. It's a list card. There's Kellen meeting the fairies. We are almost done, guys. 4 packs. Let's get through this quick. I'm tired. Scarecrow Guide. Stormkiln Prowler. Skybeast Tracker. Two-Headed Hunter. I didn't see that. I hope you guys didn't either. Witchstalker Frenzy. There's another Ruby. I think I have like 3 of these now. Archon's Glory. Cooped Up. Compulsion. That's okay. 2 compulsions in the same pack? What? What? That's kind of funny. I mean, okay. That's cool, sure, but I got 2 compulsions? What the fuck? And an Academy Manufacturer. Whenever you create a clue, food, or treasure, create 1 of each. Oh. That's actually pretty good. Some Modern Horizons 2. I might throw that in a deck. We shall see. Compulsion, though. No shot I'm keeping Compulsion in a deck. I mean, it's not that good. I mean, really. 2 to cast, another 2 to discard and then draw, and another 2 to sacrifice and draw. That's not really very in tune with blue. Maybe a blue-red or a blue-black, but not for mono blue, for sure. I mean, I'm just talking out my ass. It probably works just fine. I just don't care for the card myself. Okay, it's... Ba, 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 ba. And bam. Rule card, I believe. Strictly Better. Okay, that's another mini game. We got Booster Blitz and Strictly Better. I'll probably try both of those. Okay. Anyhow, I believe that's Leyline of Abundance art. It's upside down again, but that's fine. Plains, Quick Study, Sugar Rush, Johann's Stopgap, Dutiful Griffin, Threadbind Clique, Picklock Prankster, Twisted Fealty, A Curiosity, that's good. As for Told, I actually ordered one of these. I ordered one of these as a single. Oh, now I'm kind of pissed that I did. I think it arrives tomorrow. Oh, but I'll take two, you know. Fuck the single I got. This is even more fun because I pulled it from a pack. This is only 35 cents somehow. Read this shit. Like, at the beginning of your upkeep, put a time counter on it, and then you can pay 0 for any spells equal to or less than X. That's kind of crazy. Werefox Bodyguard and a Crystal Grotto. As Foretold, though, that's kind of crazy. I love As Foretold. It's one of my favorite spells. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a sucker for As Foretold. Down to the last 3. Let's make this quick. And I've got a lot of decks to upgrade tomorrow. Let me tell you. I'm not even... Yeah, I don't know. A lot of stuff to do. I've got so many good cards out of this. I was not expecting to get any value out of this. And to be fair, I'm not getting any money out of this. The cards I've pulled are not worth much. But they are very, very playable. I swear. As Foretold, Omniscience maybe not as playable as it used to be, but Winchester Draft, another special format. Okay. I don't know what this art is for, but this is like the... No, this is a different one, but still. Island, Renfur Reindeer, Talon's Lightblades, another Crystal Grotto. Kind of sucks. Crystal Grotto's not really that great. Let's be real. But anyway, Ice Rot Sentry, Sir Armand the Redeemer. Enters the battlefield, create a monster, roll tone. Attach Okay. It's alright, I guess. Succumb to the Cold. Charmed Clother. Lady of Laughter. Celebration at the beginning of your... Okay, that's not terrible. That's terrible, though. Dragon Mantle sucks. There we go. I have 2 of these now. Wicked Manipulator. I was right. Okay. This is actually a fun card. If you would pay life. Yeah, okay. I like this. Put that to the side. Fuck Dragon Mantle, though. That card sucks. Not really. I mean, it's not good, though. I've never seen anyone run a Dragon Mantle before. Ever. I don't think I ever will. It's just not worth it, man. I'm pretty sure it's under 10 cents card. But yeah. Okay. I think it's like that. Okay, yeah, and then that's a list card at the back, it looks like. So let's not spoil anything. Mountain. Grand Ballcast. I think that's pronounced Twin Veil, to be honest. I'm not sure. Twin Veil? Twin Veil. Cut in. Tempest Heart, Troyan, Gutsy Explorer. That's I kind of like that. I might build a deck around him. Not gonna lie. Up the Beanstalk's also great. I totally just spoiled Wookham, Sweet Tooth or whatever. Up the Beanstalk's going in a deck. This guy, I already have him in Voja, but Stab Wound again. Farsight Ritual. Oh, that's actually good. I have a proxy of this card, and I can replace with that. Yeah, that's right. I fucking proxied like a 30-cent card. I just proxied a full deck. Let me be real, but that's okay. This is the list card. Search your library for basically a card, reveal it, put it in your hand and shuffle. Sacrifice it, gain 2 life, draw 2 cards. Target opponent loses 2 life. It deals 2 damage up to 1 creature, and that's kind of crazy. Just a little. It's not super crazy, but yeah, Farsight Ritual. This is 100% going in a deck. Like, come on, that is actually a good card. Okay, last pack of the box. So about an hour in total of quacking time. Pack quacking. We've been quacking some packs, and here comes the grand finale. I'm hoping. Hold on. Before we open this, let me just put it out there. I want Necropotence or Rhystic Study, maybe both. Preferably playability. I would love a Necropotence. Rhystic Study is just as playable. However, I'd rather sell a Rhystic Study because that shit's going for money now. I pulled a Rhystic Study out of a Wilds of Eldraine pack like a year ago. It was about $20-30 at the time, and the set was still somewhat new. Now that shit's, I swear that thing is, I swear it, last time I checked it was going for like $80, I think. So I would not mind pulling one of those. Let's hope I do. And let's set this pack, this empty pack we just opened, perfectly. No, it's a little rough on the back, but pretty perfect. I'm gonna set this to the side because if I do pull something good out of this, maybe I'll want to remember the pack. Who knows? Probably not. I always throw that shit. It's so bad that it's like throwable. It's like, get out of here. Fucking advertisements. This guy looks fucking goofy. What a goober. Goofy goober. What a goofy goober, bro. Know what I'm saying? Okay. Moving on. Last pack. Here it goes. Mountain. Diminisher Witch. Witch's Mark. It's a Galvanizer Giant, but let's ignore that. Protective Parents. Dream Spoilers. Fairy Fencing. This bitch again. Obria. Let's put that to the side. Fairy Fencing. Oh, I also wouldn't mind that the card, I can't remember what it's called, but it creates a 1/1 fairy at the beginning of your upkeep every turn. Utopia Sprawl. Oh, Sanguine Bond. Okay, that's a combo card. Pollen Shield Hair. I do have this in a deck, I believe. And Galvanic Giant. That's it. That sucks. That sucks. I didn't get Necropotence. That sucks. That's okay. I did get a few some bangers. I've got several Utopia Sprawls. Several of those. Please focus. Thank you. And of course, that Sanguine Bond. Let's take a look. What else did we get? Of course, we got a Farsight Ritual. Path to the World Tree. I was not expecting that. It's just an uncommon, but even still. We got Ashiok. We got we got As Foretold. Even though it's not valuable, it's 35 fucking cents. It's a good card, I swear. We got Academy Manufacturer. We got Bramble, familiar. We got, I think, 3 Impact Tremors. We got Unnatural Growth, Intangible Virtue, the Leyline of Abundance. Here's another Impact Tremors. We got Repercussion. We got Hope of Gurapur. We got Ariete, Iron Crag, Virtue of Strength, Blind Obedience. We got Ninskin Boo. Nightly Power sucks, not gonna lie. This is my second Imidane. We got Leyline of the Void. We got the alt art Polluted Bonds, and that is fucking neat. Let's be real. We got Rest in Peace. Let's see. This is all right. Season of Growth. It's pretty good. Agatha's Cauldron, Soul Cauldron, Eldrazi Conscription. I didn't even know you could get this in this. Raid Bombardment. Another Polluted Bonds. Omniscience. Oversold Cemetery. Dark Tutelage. Another Utopia Sprawl. We got the Alt Art Foil Scalding Viper. We got Cruel Somnophage. Shared Animosity. And Throne of Eldraine. I believe these two were in the last video, if I'm not mistaken. Actually, no, I pulled the Shared Animosity off camera, I'm pretty sure. But this I got in the last video. And I think I got this one too in the last video. But even still, that's quite a lot of playable stuff. Let's be completely honest here. I'm not entirely disappointed. I wish I got better pulls. However, I'm happy with what I have. I'm not complaining. I do wish I had, of course, the Necropotence and Abristic Study out of these. But like, this is a lot of pulls that are playable. You don't usually get that many playable pulls. I mean, you do, because commons and uncommons, as shitty as they are playable. But those are good playable pulls. But I do want to just put out there that I do appreciate everyone who stuck around and watched the video. Thank you so much. I do appreciate any support that I get. I do want to do this more often, and whether or not I get attention or attraction for doing this doesn't matter. I'm going to keep doing this, but if you enjoy it, let me know. I do care about if people enjoy it. So, yeah, with that, I will be calling it a night. Good luck on your polls. Thank you for watching. Leave a like, comment if you enjoyed, and I'll see you on the next one. There's your shitty thumbs up. Bye-bye.